Let's see how you can easily build an AI chatbot for any language using the power of OpenAI ChatGPT. So here I'm in a demo icon with all these channels connected. So whatever the chatbot we are going to build will simply work on all these connected channels. And here we have some information about a business as well. So here in this particular document we have some information about the business called as Fit Plus Gym. So here it says you are a helpful assistant to this particular gym. Also here we have a prompt saying if a customer sends a message in a specific language, make sure to reply in the same language. So this particular prompt help us to respond to the customer in whatever the language they are using over there. Also handling the complex questions or whatever the questions asked by the customer which is not found in this particular business information as well. So in this case it will actually respond as null and we silently assign to those human agent as well. So that's how this is gonna work. And here let's see how to build an AI chatbot over here. So let me build a simple flow over here. So let me go to the flow section over here and create a new flow, and let me say chatbot for any language. So click continue over here, and this is the particular flow. So let's start with an action over here. So to OpenAI to handle customers request. So here click on this plus icon, choose actions. So let me make this as a starting step over here, and you can actually remove this for now. And actions, choose OpenAI over here, and before that you need to make sure you have already connected the API keys from the OpenAI as well. So go to settings, integrations, OpenAI, and you also need to connect the API keys from the OpenAI platform. So if you're wondering how, you can simply click on this particular learn more over here. You have the step-by-step guide on how to grab the API keys using this particular specific link and connect it on your account. So once it is done, you can actually build a chatbots over there. So here we have already connected, so we can use the OpenAI action over here and choose. Here you can use different options right here. So let me say generate text advanced over here, and here you can choose whatever the models you want to use. So let me say GPT 4.1. Let me use this particular model, and here you have to add the business prompt. So the business prompt or information will be all this information about this specific gym. So here it has founder information, staff details, and the team details, the services they provide over here. And after that they also have information about the opening hours over here. Pricing information is here as well, and here they have some frequently asked questions as well. So likewise you can actually create any information about your own business as well. All right, so let me copy this information over here and paste that information right here. So here we have all this information now, and here the user message will be tracked through the last input. So you will see this particular option by default, and here where you want to save the response generated by the AI. So in this case you can actually add a new variable, or you can also use the existing ones as well. So let me use the existing one, which is AI output. All right, and here you can set the temperature as you like as well. For example, let me set as like 0.1. all right, and click continue. So here when the OpenAI action is successful, we need to actually add a condition over here, because sometimes the AI may respond here as null. So to handle those scenarios, we need to actually, before sending the response to the user, we need to actually check, add a condition saying AI output let me say contains null. So if it actually contains null, then that means we need to actually assign those chats to the agents. So let me add one more action over here, and here let me add an action related to inbox, and let me assign the conversation to an admin, or you can also auto assign the conversation to specific admins as well. So this will actually automatically assign this conversation to one of these agents we have selected, and here you can set the time frame, equal conversation distributed all time or last hour, last 24 hours, likewise. And here let me connect if only the AI output contains null, then we want to assign the conversation to admin, and here you can also transfer this conversation to the human as well. So that means it will actually automatically post the chatbot as well. So that's it. And here if the AI output does not contain null, that means you can actually send that particular response to the user. So in this case let me type this curly brackets over here and search like AI, and here you can choose AI output. That's it. So here this is a very simple flow we have created right here, and let me publish this one. All right, so now if a particular customer asks any sort of questions, it will simply respond and send this response. And if you want to add any sort of delays, do that using this particular wait block over here. So that means, so here let me set a wait block of 2 minutes. So that means if you connect this particular block right here to this one, before we send the response from the AI, it will wait 2 minutes over there. So if you want, you can add those wait delays as you like as well. For now, let me click publish over here. So it has been published now. So now we need to set this particular flow, a chatbot for any language, as a default flow. So here go to settings over here, choose the default flow, which is this one, and that's it. And it is important to note that you have to make sure this particular default agent is switched off as well. So here the default flow is active. So now when we send a message to the chatbot, it will simply gonna respond to us. So here let's test this one. So here you can test this on any separate channel. So let me test this on the web chat. So that means a website chat widget. So here let me make a duplicate of this existing one, and here you can name this one as you like. So let me say just a chatbot, that's it. And by default you can edit these welcome message flows as you like as well. For example, if you go to flows or free templates, and here if you see website a chatbot, here you have the option to edit the welcome message as you like. So that's it. And here you can actually change a different flow as well, and here you have the option to set specific colors as well. So for example, let me use this particular color right here. All right, and save it. So here this is the chat widget template we just created. So let me rename this one as just AI chatbot. That's it, AI chatbot. All right, so now let me click on get code over here and click on customize, and here if you paste that code, you will see a chat widget right here. So here you can actually customize this one as you like show the welcome message, click here to chat with us. So here you can simply change these messages as you like as well. So simple as that. So here you can also set this particular chat window to automatically open and send a message to the user as well. For example, auto open. So here it will automatically open in 5 seconds and send us a message. So here let's see how this actually works. So it says AI chatbot, that was the title I gave, and it sent me the welcome message as well. So now if I ask any sort of questions over here, it gonna simply respond. So here we have this question right here. So let me actually ask this question in the English first and test it. So here we receive the message in English saying this is the person of the CEO. So here if you go to this particular business information, so this is the person, CEO. All right, so now let me ask the same question in French. So here let me go back and ask the same question. So this time I'm asking in the French. So here it simply responds to me in French. So if you translate this one to English, you can see the CEO is this person. Simple as that. So likewise you can actually ask this in any language you like and it will simply respond. For example, let me ask this in Dutch as well. So here let me send this message over here and it should actually respond to us in the same language we sent. Simple as that. So likewise if you ask some other question, so for example let me ask what are your opening hours in Arabic. So here let me copy this message over here and send this. So now I am sending a message in Arabic. Let's see how this actually works. So here we receive a message. Let me translate this one to English and see. It says our business hours are from Monday to Friday 6 to 11 and Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 9 with 24-hour access for premium package members. Simple as that. So here you can simply ask any other question in different language and it will simply respond as well. For example, let me ask about the facilities in Spanish. So here let me send this message over here and see how this actually works. So it should actually send us a message in Spanish. So let me again translate this one to English. We should see these are the facilities like cardio machines, free weights, functional training area, studios for group classes, personal training rooms, locker rooms, etc. So here if you check this particular business information prompt we have here, you can find all these facilities right here. So here these are the facilities available over there. Simple as that. So this is how it actually works on a website chat widget. And here if you scroll down, you will see the chat widget code for your website. You can simply copy this code and install this on your website and you will see a chat widget something like that. So this can simply work on other support channels, like when a particular customer send a message on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook Messenger, and etc. And that's a quick video on how you can easily build an AI chatbot on any language. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments. Thank you.